missed a big opportunity. Now just watch as the Admiral gives him return pass. So he catches it underneath. And you know, that was the history of Monday night's game. John Lucas saying today, we missed 10 shots in the painted area that we should have converted.
What did he say? 10 of them, he thought.
That's right.
Now, that foul, of course, over the limit, so it's a shooting foul. You know what's surprising to me about game one is the Spurs did out-rebound the Suns by 12.
Yeah, but the Suns are accustomed to being out-rebounded. They just keep coming back at you.
Avery Johnson comes in, but that was one of the keys to the series in the estimation of Westfall was the rebounding.
Now, you know, Charles had a sensational year this year. 5th in scoring, 25 points a game, 6th in rebounds, 12 a game, 18th in field goal percentage. He only shot 52% this year.
Only. Well, he's off a terrific start here. 22 points. He had 18 points on Tuesday night, hitting only 5 of 21 shots. High-low to Cummings. Cummings has it knocked away, and he's fouled by Barkley.
See, they're hoping that Terry Cummings will get the respect down in there, get his power game going, and get fouled.
Well, Chuck Daly's in our Atlanta studios, and he and Ernie Johnson will be with us with the Reebok halftime report. They will have a feature on Richard Dumas. They'll recap game 2 between the Cavs and Bulls. Of course, the Bulls just crushing them, and look ahead to tomorrow night's game 3 between the Knicks and the Hornets.
John Lucas is trying to dust off the cobwebs. Terry Cummings had anterior cruciate ligament operation in August 20th. Why do you need him? He's a proven 22-point scorer at playoff time.
Boy, he gives them some stability. That missed free throw, by the way, was the first miss by the Spurs tonight.
But the Spurs, second unit, 0 for 8 from the floor. No field goals.
Here's Dumas, who has been shut down in this ball game after getting 22 points in game 1.
Well, they got the bruisers up front. Carr, Cummings, and David Robinson.
4 seconds on the shot clock. Dumas takes it to the hole, and with 2 seconds, they lay it up against the glass. You know, the Suns are really playing loose right now. They look like the Suns that many people saw in the regular season.
Well, they're making some beautiful passes.
15-point lead. That ball will go off of the Suns. Let's go back to
that ball was deflected right there by Dan Marley. Now just keep an eye on this. You see, he gave the fake, opened it up, but then the fact that Dumas can shoot with the left hand, that's what made that play so easy.
Of course, he played for John Lucas last year. Miami Tropics has Elliott from outside. Rebound is cleared by Cummings. That's what you're talking about. He gives them those rebounds. He's always mixing it up inside, and that will count, and a foul on Marley. Avery Johnson, who's been shooting very well tonight, hits another one from outside. He's 4 of 4 tonight.
A real boost to his confidence. See, John Lucas is fooling around. He takes Avery out. One time Willie Anderson goes to the point, puts him back in, takes him out. Next time Sean Elliott's at the point.
50-37, the Suns. 1.5 minutes to go in the first half. Kevin Johnson has not scored. Dumas has 4 points. But it's been Barkley with 22 as Kevin penetrates all day for Barkley. And Cummings with yet another rebound.
Nice outlet.
And Avery Johnson lost it, and Barkley hustling back comes up with it.
John Lucas just felt a stake go through his heart. That was a 3-on-1.
Cummings again with a rebound.
Terry Cummings is shedding people in that paint.
By the way, Barkley has 4 steals in this ballgame, and Carr gets 1 to go. An 11-point lead now for the Suns. Less than a minute to go in the first half. Carr with 8 points. Make that 6 points. Here's Kevin Johnson. So he now has scored his first 2.
Well, you always have to be concerned about him. I mean, he just came up and said, I'm going to take a 10-foot shot, and stopped on a dime.
Paul Westphal said he's playing better than any point guard in the NBA right now. What a game he had in Tuesday night. 25 points, 7 assists, 5 steals. Avery Johnson, and Avery Johnson is on fire.
Do it.
Oh, 5 of 5.
I'm happy for him. He's, you know, a lot of people are questioning, can they win with him? And he said, hey, we won 49 games, all right, with me as the point guard.
Well, he was the reason that they got off to such a fast start, many people felt, was when John Lucas took over. He inserted him into the point guard spot. They won their first 10 ball games when he was a starter, as the Suns now ask for a 22nd timeout.
Well, we're going to have 3-second difference with the shot clock in the ending of this quarter. Now, up until now, Paul Westphal has come out of every timeout with an excellent play, which is giving them maximum contribution, either getting fouled or by scoring. Now, here it is right here. This is a nice move, and Avery measures. See, they're laying off him. They're daring him. But, hey, it's nice. It's nice when they're daring you that you can put it right back in their face.
Well, 5 months ago, this guy was out of work. His wife was 8 months pregnant, and he has come back to find a home. The former Southern performer who's bounced around the league, and John Lucas liked the way he runs the team at point guard. And starting again here, and has hit all 5 of his shots.
Now they're trapping. All right, San Antonio's trapping and then running, coming back. Now look inside. Avery Johnson's on Dumas. There it is.
4 seconds on the shot clock. Dumas couldn't quite extend far enough.
When you have time.
Cummings to Avery Johnson. This will count if it goes, and we have come to the end of this first half of play. Charles Barkley with 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 steals. A guy who admitted he had never struggled the way he was in the playoffs, but tonight he has come on, and the Suns with a 52-41 halftime lead. Welcome back to the America West Arena. Gary Bender with Hubie Brown. The Suns with an 11-point lead. Hope that the Suns will cool down. Look at the shooting thus far.
Well, the Spurs are struggling because they can't get any second shot attempts, high percentage. The Suns on fire, and then you look at the front court people. Charles Barkley is doing it to them by themselves. Now the San Antonio bench does not have a field goal.
Let's look at Barkley. This was the shot everybody was anxiously waiting as he tried to come out of a slump.
Oh, I think he's answered the bell. That's a very difficult shot because it's medium range. It's halfway between the rim and the sideline. Now, right now, you're going to see down inside, the Admiral just makes a great stop and sends it home with authority. He's having a big game, 6 for 10, 14 points, 6 rebounds. Now, right here's the big match. Dan Marley just voted to the second team all defense. He is holding Ellis right now. Ellis is 2 points and Elliott 2 points. Now that is major, but the thing in Elliott's favor, he at least has 5 assists.
Yeah.
So Dan Marley has been doing an excellent job moving from Ellis and then sometimes up front to Elliott.
Well, for the 2 games now, Ellis and Elliott are 4 for 20 shooting. They're 0 for 3 tonight. And Marley has gone back and forth between the 2 of them, and he has given them a difficult time.
Well, it's so hard. You know, you're on the road. It's a tough playoff game, and 2 guys who can score and are big playoff scorers can't get it done.
That was a tough catch by Barkley. He's fouled as he ducks inside. Kevin Johnson, as he hitting baseline. It's David Robinson committing the foul. That will be his second, and at the stripe will be Barkley. Suns in the first half not shooting as well from the free throw line as they did game 1. They were 7 of 12. On the other hand, San Antonio much better, 13 of 15.
Well, Charles definitely will quiet a number of people tonight in the locker room. you know that's coming down.
Well, it's I thought John Lucas said something interesting. He said, you know, he's talking about the slump, which means he is concerned about it. But he came out, and as we said, hit his first 2, missed 1, and hit 6 in a row, and he's continued since.
Well, the big thing in this game right now, he's missed 3 foul shots, and Marley has missed 2.
And again, on Tuesday night, they were 23 of 25 as a team.
The Phoenix switching, doing a real nice job down on that baseline.
Antoine Carr backing against Barkley. He blocked it. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Elliott inside with 1, and they didn't get it to go. And Carr's got it, and he puts it away.
Give the credit to David Robinson. He kept that one alive.
Boy, what a defensive play by Barkley, though. He jammed that one right back in Carr's face. 10-point game. Oliver Miller starting the second half. Marley with a 3 from outside. It's short and over the back. It'll be the Spurs basketball.
You can see right there on that screen and roll, San Antonio has changed their rotation down on the baseline to give David Robinson a break. Someone else is coming across and picking up Barkley as he rolls to the rim.
Marley, prior to that miss, was 5 of 7 in the first half. Ellis from outside. Now he got one to go.
That's the first time that they've screened, and he has not tried to come up. He faded to the corner. That's there for him.
And Ellis might get started now. He is 1 of 3 tonight. Elliott, I should say Miller, and what a beautiful, beautiful pass that was. Oh. Back to a 10-point lead.
Now that Barkley has opened up the mustard jar, we're seeing some guys coming behind their back now.
That's 2 of them at least I can remember.
Any time that Ellis comes off this double screen, all they do is switch, and he cannot get open.
There's Barkley again. And it's going to be off of San Antonio. Barkley causing havoc again. He started this ball game stealing the ball and now has 5 steals for the night.
He's everywhere. He's playing the passing lanes beautifully. He's rotating into the right spot with that burst of energy.
Kevin Johnson ducks in, draws everybody in on him. Barkley with a 3. Oh, he feels it now. He's got it going now. He may shoot that practice court after every game.
He's 3 for 10 in threes now in the playoffs.
Elliott fouled by Kevin Johnson.
It was just nice to see that move right there. That was a nice return pass on Elliott going without the ball. See, Charles is so confident this evening. He didn't even hesitate. Now, he's 2 for 9 in threes going into that shot. And most of all, he's been missing too long to the left, to the right, like a shotgun blast.
It's obviously back. That foul on Kevin Johnson. His second. Sean Elliott at the line. Here is a guy, you know, you understand, UB, why Dale Ellis had trouble getting open. This guy's creative. He works well off the ball. You would think he could find something.
Yeah, but anytime that they have cleared out for him, he has taken his man and he's been fouled. Or he gets into the middle, he's been double teamed, he's got 5 assists. So you've got to incorporate him with some catches because good things are happening.
He is too talented to be held down to that. 58-47, the Suns by 11. Marley looks to Miller. Ellis jumps out on him. 5 seconds on the shot clock. 3. Dumas, a little jump hook. Rebound by Elliott. And Elliott getting much more active. That ball will be off of Dumas. It'll be San Antonio's.
I tell you, Ellis just did a terrific job defensively on Dan Marley. He's really fighting him. And I'm happy for Dale because we're talking about a guy who scored a ton of points here in this league. The #1 shooter, three-point shooter in the history of this league.
Amazing how he has done it. Sean Elliott taking it to the hole. And Sean Elliott now has started to really step forward.
No way can Dumas, Sabalos, or Marley play him off the dribble.
Dumas, backdoor, Kevin Johnson. He's been watching Barkley pass the ball.
That's his second. And we're seeing it all over. It's like people say never throw behind the back pitch. Well, if you point that shoulder, the ball will go where you want it to every time.
It's contagious, isn't it?
Well, it's nice to see because they're hitting guys when they're open.
Robinson sweeping left hook, tips it out, keeps it alive. And Avery Johnson, no one's going to beat him in a foot race, comes up with it.
You're open in the corner.
Ellis, Kevin Johnson tries to stop him. Ellis puts it up. Carr is there. Doesn't get it to go. I take tremendous effort, though, by San Antonio. Dumas at the other end.
Yeah. All of that came about because Charles Barkley stopped that dunk by Antoine Carr.
Kevin Johnson with his 8th assist on the night. 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Boy, Carr and Barkley are banging in there. Here's Elliott, spins around Dumas. Leaner, got it.
He went by Dumas so easy. Now he's done it 2 for 2, and I'm glad to see they're giving him the ball where he can do some damage.
This guy's got a lot of time to do some damage. A lot of time left in this game. Carr comes out on Barkley. 62-51 Phoenix. Inside it goes. Dumas fall away. Elliott was there defensively. Rebound by Ellis. Out to Avery Johnson. Ellis to the hole. Boy, I tell you, he and Elliott look like different people in the second half.
They're involved.
So all of a sudden, the 2 guys, the number 2 and 3 scorers, are starting to step forward for John Lucas's team. Somebody had to help the Admiral. Barkley over Robinson. Nice touch.
He was too late getting there. They are definitely trapping now that screen and roll hard, but